Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. Today we will discuss how trade finance payments are done when you have a lien in a payment network and how would you program this thing. Today we could actually call this thing as something of a smart contract. It's very easy to program such things on the blockchain, but in a traditional payment system, how does it work? In a trade finance payment, a payment is going to be received by a company, but that payment actually is the company that's supposed to receive it actually owes money to someone else. So what happens is the company that the money is owed to takes a lien on the payment, and they program this, in various ways. So, for example, if you're doing trade finance from the United States to a country like China, or somewhere in Europe or somewhere in Asia or Latin America, this is how it would work. So in this example, let's just show this how a trade finance payment would actually work. So, that's a little bit. The incoming payment is 100,000 for company A, and this company has borrowed money from company B and company C. The lien of this payment is with company C for 25,000 and for company B for 30,000. So for a total of $55,000, company A owes to company B and C. So company A actually owns only $45,000, and the remainder, $55,000, it owes to someone else. So what happens is the operator of this trade finance deal would basically set up accounts for all these companies and give them virtual IBANs. And this is how the initial transaction would look like. So the incoming payment is for 100,000. It comes in, it gets credit to the operator's ledger. The operator is the entity that is operating the trade finance, and this is what they're offering as a service. So then we check for lien. Lien is to whom does this money belong to, and does anyone else also have a claim on it? So when we go to this part of the thing, and does a payment need to be made to someone else? Yes. Check who needs to be paid. Well, company A is 45,000. Okay, fine. Company B is 30,000. Fine. And company C is 25,000. Fine. So the first thing it'll do, will check for lien. There's a lien for 25,000. It will credit 25,000 into company C. Then, again, it says over here, pay them company B and C. Then it'll credit company B 30,000 and the remaining amount 45,000. At the end of 45,000, it'll be the end of transaction. And again, if a payment comes in and there's no lien on it, so in this case, the company A gets a credit of 100,000 and end of transaction. So a lien payment in trade finance basically works in a method whereby you are making sure that the company that owes you money, company A, doesn't receive the money and run away with it. So what they do is, company A obviously is operating somewhere in the world, in China or India and Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nigeria, Brazil, Argentina, whatever it is, and they have an account over there. But the trade finance people will actually make an account for them, provide them with let's say an IBAN, and that's where their supplier will pay. So they will basically be controlling the account from where the buyer is going to be making a payment. So the payment comes into this trade finance operator's account, and then they apply this formula to them. And the unique thing is, to apply this formula, you should be able to take a trade finance contract that has the lien very clearly defined, then program it such that the appropriate payments can go to the appropriate company's account, and then company A will get the remainder amount that it actually owns. So this, I hope, gives you some sort of a basic sense of semblance of how a trade finance payment is programmed in the cryptocurrency world, or in the blockchain world. It's very easy to program such things. In the regular payments world, it's a little complicated. But in the cryptocurrency world, in the blockchain world, you can actually write a smart contract for this thing, if then else, which is exactly what is shown on the screen. If you would like to set up your own trade finance, company, or if you have a trade finance company and would like us to help you, don't hesitate to reach out to us. The link is in the description below. It can also be seen over here, faisalkhan.com. Reach out to me if you have any other queries or questions or comments, and I'll be happy to help. Till next time, take care of yourself.